The aroma of hot frying puris is enough to make us hungry immediately. Hot and golden puffed puris. Wow! Puris are enjoyed all over India. They have different names in different regions and their recipes vary a little. But how do puris puff up? How does air get inside them? The answer lies in chemistry, for our kitchens are full of chemical wonders. Our topic today: why do puris puff up? Let's make some puris to figure it out. We take some whole wheat flour. You can also use refined flour or a mix of refined and wheat flour. A bit of salt, a little oil, and mix it well. Adding water a little at a time, we knead it into a firm dough. The dough needs to be firm to get puffed up puris. We knead the dough till it becomes smooth and elastic. The secret of making well puffed up puris lies in the kneading. We cover the dough with a moist cloth and leave it to rest for some time. After some time, we make small round balls of dough. A little oil smeared on each ball helps in rolling it out easily and prevents it from sticking to the board. Never roll the puris very thin. Heat oil in a wok. Now, the oil is quite hot. One flat puri goes into the oil. It puffed up into a round ball within a few seconds. We turn it over and fry it golden on both sides. This puri has turned brown almost immediately. This means that the oil is too hot. Reduce the flame and the next one looks great. So, what is the secret behind the puffing up of a puri? Let's begin with the flour. When we were kneading the flour, it absorbed the water easily. There is a reason for this. Wheat flour has several components: carbohydrates, minerals, and proteins. The proteins in wheat make the puris puff up. Wheat has complex proteins. They absorb water, swell up, and stick to each other. These proteins are very elastic. Their fine strands create a network. This elastic network can stretch and expand. This is similar to the long chain you and your friends make by holding each other's hands. You can make a large circle, even a network. When we knead the dough, these protein chains that are stuck to each other become elastic, like rubber bands. This is why we can give different shapes to the dough. When we roll out the balls to make puris, the protein net spreads like a sheet. The longer we knead, the larger are the number of chains and networks. Now do you understand why the secret of a well-puffed puri lies in the kneading? But what is the science behind the puffing of the flat puri when it is put in the hot oil? We need to recollect a few facts to understand this. Remember, we used water to knead the dough? Water turns into steam when heated. Steam expands and fills all the available space. This is exactly what happens inside a puri. When the flat puri enters the hot oil, the lower side becomes hot. The water in the dough turns into steam. The steam expands and lifts the top layer of the elastic protein net. The puri puffs up like a balloon. You can even see the steam inside a puri. Poke a hot puri with a fork or a toothpick. But be very careful. Steam is very hot and can scald your skin. Now, you may be wondering how the puris in bhel or chaat are flat. Can you figure out how a flat puri is made? Time for a question. Why do we fry puris in oil? Why can't we use boiling water instead? Think about it. Discuss this with your friends and family. Remember, our kitchens are to be explored not just for food but for science too.